welcome back to my channel. Let's talk about cylinders and cone today. So we are taught to find the volume of big cylinder. Looking at this very well, you could see that a cylinder has two bases. That's this one and this one. That's two bases. And then we are looking at the radius here because this is in form of a circle, right? So this is the radius giving us 7 centimeter and the height giving us 10 centimeter. Volume of a cylinder. The volume of a cylinder, we can write this as V. The volume of a cylinder is simply pi radius square height. Notice something. If we remove this h, what do we have here? Pi radius square, right? And you could remember, when we were talking about circle in my previous video, I told you that the area of a circle is simply pi radius square. But now this is volume. Yeah, the only difference between this and that of the area of a circle is this is the height given. We have a height given here. So the volume of a cylinder is simply what? Pi radius square height. So I'm going to write V is equals to, they have given us pi as what? 22/7. So we write 22/7 multiplied by radius here is giving us what? 7 centimeter. So I'm going to write 7 square times 10, which is our height. We now have V is equals to 22 divided by 7 times 7 square is 7 times 7, which is 49. So write 49 times 10. 7 divided by 1, divide 49 7 times. So what do we have? V is equals to 22 times 7 times what? 10. So what can we write this? We can write this as 22 times 7 is what? 154 times 10. So the volume is equals to what? 1540. 40 what? We are not done. 14 cm cube because we are talking about volume. That's the right answer for question 1. So we'll move over to question 2. Question 2 is a cone, and we are told to find the volume of what? This cone. Volume of a cone. The volume of a cone, we can write this as V is equals to the difference between cylinder and cone. That's in their formula. This is it. 1/3 pi radius square height. Remember, in cylinder, we just took only this part. But now that of the volume of a cone, we now have 1/3 pi radius square height. So what do we now have? V is equals to 1/3 multiplied by 22/7. Our radius is giving us 7, so we write 7 square. What is the height? The height here is giving us what? 15 centimeter. So that's 15. So what do we have? 1/3 times 22/7 times 7 square is simply 7 times 7, which is 49 times 15. So this can cancel itself. 1. Cancel 15 to make it how many times? 5 times. Because 3 times 5 is 15. 7 divided by itself. 1. Divide 49. 7. So what do we have left? V is equals to 1 times 22 times 7 times 5. So this now gives us 22 times 7 times 7 times 5. Let's express that. 22 times 7 is simply 154 times 5. So what do we have? V is equals to 770 cm cube because we are dealing with volume. So that's your final answer. Thank you very much for watching this video. I hope you stayed to the end and I hope you enjoyed the video. Please let me know how you feel about the video in your comment section and also subscribe to Big Maths. Bye.